What's going on, guys? Mr. Pipes here. Second video for my farming videos. Like I said, I'm gonna do a little bit of this and that. I had to delete the first video because I forgot to delete the last one that I just uploaded. So yeah, I have to do it all over again. But anyway, yeah, this is the second video to my farming series. I don't really have a title for it. It's just basically going to be it's still going to be in the Mr. Pipes slash Matchbox 28 channel. Nothing really much has changed. So just like I said, I'm gonna do more than just pipes and cigars and things like that. And like I said, it's just gonna be shish. You know, girlfriend Brittany's here today. She was here yesterday, but she had work until 10 last night, right? Yeah, she had work until 10 last night closing, so she didn't get a chance to be in the video. So today she does. So we're gonna have a little bit of Mr. Pipes and a little bit of Brittany and some cheap Swisher Sweet cigars. I like to smoke cheap cigars once in a while as well because I don't want to smoke all of my premium good. I don't want to smoke all of my premium good cigars right away, you know what I mean? So I will do a cigar review on my newest cigar that I got, which is a really good deal, but we'll get into that later. So right now, let's get into some more watering.
Everflowage! I'm a very weird person. But my teacher at school told me I'm not weird, and I took offense to that.
She's got her Hobbit shoes on.
I have no shoes on.
That's what I just said. Your Hobbit shoes on. I'll show you guys her new tattoos. This one is her. This is her newest one, which is really nice. And then this one was the one that she got before that one. So.
I had 4 tattoos in 5 months. I'm a tattooaholic.
Better than an alcoholic.
Good point. Beep. That one finally sprouted.
Yeah, we got some late sprouters. That's a late sprouter. These ones are finally starting to get their leaves on them. That's a late sprouter. But yeah, all this over here, including these ones, have to be watered.
By watering can.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it sucks living in the mountains.
Well, like I said, if I could get... I'll show you guys right now what I'm talking about. Huh? We'll go get some. I'm going to show them real quick where I want to get that irrigation system. Alright, if you come down over here, and you can't see it, but see that there's a bridge right, see where the top of my thumb is. right here, that's a bridge, and there's water underneath there, and there's water back over here that way. Here, I'll point my cigar at it, right over here. And if I could get to it, put a hose, have the hose come from here all the way over to here, I might be able to make it work. Or if I can get a pump. So, but that's the plan. And then right here, like I said, we have the mounds right here. Those are cucumbers. They go all the way up over. Let's see. Yeah. See this line right here? My cigar is on the line. See this line? The mounds are right here going that way. And I can't tell if that's Brittany singing or what, because I'm hearing voices. And that's what I hate about the dang mountains, that you hear voices and you get creeped out. Is that you? Because I'm hearing voices. It sounds like it's coming from over the frickin' mountain. Good grief. I'm like over here. I'm going like, I'm hearing voices. See how the sound carries? Oh my god, it'll creep the shit out of you. It's just like, there'll be guys up here where the railroad is right up here. Going towards this way. And sometimes you can hear people talking on it and you're going like, where the heck is that coming from? Or there'll be people up here, when the work crew have to work on the track, there'll be people up over here where my cigar's pointing at, and you're going, what the heck is that? That was a cat's meow. Cat's out of the bag. I'm not going to say the next one, but it's all from, it's a line from Scary Movie 2. She already knows what it is, and she's not happy. But let's follow her and see where she goes.
You can sniff my dad's feet.
What?
You can sniff my dad's feet.
I wouldn't sniff your dad's feet even if he paid me to do it.
What if he paid you $1 million?
Not a chance. I love you.
I love you too, but you're being a butt.
I'm not.
Or two.
How am I being a butt? I know I have a butt, but I don't know how I'm being a butt. I gotta tease you.
You don't have to. You want to.
Yes, I do. It makes you giggle. And it makes you do that.
Now.
And that. And that.
I'll water you here in a second.
I'm good.
You're not thirsty?
Mm-mm. Now I am. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Don't worry, I have an ice cold drink back inside waiting for me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sprouts. Sprouts. Sprouts.
I'm not a sprout.
You are a sprout.
I'm not.
Aren't you?
I'm not.
Aren't you?
I told Paul and Steven if they were bored, they could come over tonight.
You don't want to do work.
Well, of course not. They don't want to do work. And Mom walked to...
I know.
I was like, holy crap. She was like, I had to get out of the house. Poor Mom. She walked... Paul's mom, I call her Mom. And, she walked to work. she walked to where Ingalls was. And I was like, what are you doing? You know, I was just like, I was like, how'd you get here? She's like, oh, I walked. And I was like, really? And she's like, oh, I had to get out of there. And I was like, wow, okay. Not that I'm not saying that she couldn't do it, but it shocked that she did though. So, well, here, you take the camera, and I will go get more water.
Oi.
Trade.
Trade. Butthead's getting water. Yay! I'm not doing all the work.
You wanna smoke? You wanna puff with a puff?
Meep. What kind are they?
I think it's just regular. It's wood tip.
Okie dokie.
It's good. It's not terrific. I don't want to smoke up all my good stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I was on YouTube the other day, and I looked up, I was like, I want to watch a movie, but I don't want to watch the remake. So I looked up Fright Night, the original Fright Night. 10 times scarier than the remake. I don't care. Don't get me wrong, the remake is good, but it's not great. It's an okay. You want a good vampire movie? Fright Night, the original. Found it on YouTube, but I had to pay $3.99 to watch it. I found Fright Night Part 2. Free to watch. What the hell? Is it good?
Meh.
It's meh. Yeah, it's meh.
Alla bloop.
Hang on, I gotta film you smoking. That's... I got to. I mean, alright. She's tasting the cigar.
What?
A little puff came out the side of the mouth. She didn't even open. She was just like... So what are you tasting? Are you tasting any... You taste more wood of the thing, or...
A little bit of both.
Overflowage.
Overflowage?
Overflowage.
Overflowage!
I was doing this. I had the thing on the tripod. I'm setting it down, putting water in, overflowed, and I'm like, oh crap.
He's doing some work. Oh my. Got a lot of late sprouters. And Jane Doe is eating the leaves.
Oh, I thought you said you saw her.
No, she's eating the
That'd be
leaves.
so cool. We could get her in this video. There's a doe that comes around here. I think I said it probably in the other video. I can't remember, but she's real sweet. She runs away a little bit, like she'll run towards the trees, and then she'll come back. But she's really nice. I'd kill her. The only way I could kill her is if we were in an apocalyptic situation. I'd rather kill a bunch of hogs. And like if I saw her and I had to go another day or two to get hogs, I'd rather go another day or two to get hogs and kill that pretty doe. Because it's a trust.
That pretty doe is probably be dead.
True. But still. can't tell if that's a car or if I heard thunder.
Probably a car, because I don't see any clouds. Time for more water.
More water. I'll do another water session. Boom, boom.
Alley ploop.
Alright. I bet the dragon's gonna be commenting on this one.
Probably.
That's cool. I gotta watch his new one. He's got a best 10 pipes. I'm gonna watch that one probably later tonight.
Are we going to have overflowage? Probably not.
No, because it's halfway.
Meow. Meow.
You know, I hate cheap cigars. I like them and I like them and I hate them at the same time because I mean, I know this is just filler tobacco. It's cheap stuff. They make cigarettes or the cheap stuff that they use to make. You know, it's the last bit that from the cigar. You know, they just stick it in there.
Overspillage. Overflowage.
But
The wooden tip makes it
it's
worth
really
it.
not bad. It's the wooden tip makes it somewhat tasty. There's 2 holes for the smoke to come through. You're disgusting.
You know I'm dirty-minded. Ew. Why are you leaking? Apparently, I have Hobbit shoes.
Well, in the movie, Sean Ashton,
You're leaking.
who's the other guy?
Didn't you know?
Wood, something. Elijah Wood. They had to wake up around 4:30 in the morning for that whole entire movie just to put on those shoes. They were feet that were casted for them so that they could still walk comfortably out in the, you know, on the rocks and all that stuff while filming. And it took them 5.5 hours just to put those stupid shoe things on. So that's why I say Hobbit shoes. They were feet. They were like, you know, they were like sandals, but they had to use the special makeup to make them, you know, seam up with the skin like a mask for their feet. So I just call them Hobbit shoes. You know, it's like, I wonder, you know, back in the day, you know, I know, like these actors, oh, can you see yourself doing anything better than, you know, this movie that they're making? And they go, oh, probably not, or probably so. You know, you just never know. And all of a sudden, like, oh, we made the Goonies when I was a kid, and all of a sudden I grew up, and I'm, you know, the co-star of, you know, the Lord of the Rings, because technically after the, you know, the first movie, it's really the Fellowship. Second movie, the Fellowship breaks apart, you know, at the end of the first movie. Second and third movie is basically about Frodo and Sam getting the ring to Mordor. So,
Yep.
technically they're the main characters. Oh, it's a moth wing. I was like, what the hell is that? The damn moth wing. Neat spider. I have yet to find any type of Native American fossils or artifacts or anything like that in my garden. Everyone else finds stuff. My cousin Karina said she found dinosaur bones in hers. So, I have yet, unless we don't dig deep enough, which could be a possibility because we're not digging deep enough, but...
You have a wild Brittany.
Huh?
A wild Brittany.
Yeah, so... My cigar went out. Whatever. It's getting down to the noob anyway. Like,
To the noob.
from right here, like, see where I'm pinching at? See where I pinched? This right here, that's the wooden mouth bit right here. And
Cool.
the rest is, that's all just filler shit. So, like I said, it's cheap, but
Meow.
it's decent cheap.
Meow.
So,
Meow.
one more time, me watering, and then it's gonna be all Brittany for the cucumbers.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
Meow. I was a kitty cat, not an artichoke.
Well, if you're the heart, I'll eat the heart. Those are delicious.
You are not going to eat my heart.
If it's an artichoke heart, yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Cousin, you'll kill me.
I don't want
You do? Ew, I stepped on a pointy rock.
I'm gonna toss this in my fire pit. I'll
Meep.
be right back.
I'm going to follow you.
Ooh. Here's the key right there.
Hi, Mooch. Hi, Moochy, Moochy, Mooch.
Hi, bud.
Hey, Moochy, Moochy, Mooch. Hey, Moochy, Moochy, Mooch.
Get away from me.
Meh.
Yeah, get away from me. Okay, I take him pet. He's a good-looking dude.
That's been in fights.
Yes, he's been in some fights. He's a wild cat, but he's a really good mouser. Sweet cat. He won't hurt you. He's a little skittish still. But
He's a lot skittish.
I did get some catnip for him.
That's catnip.
That's catnip.
Oh, Lord.
So,
You're going to make him high.
why not? Cool him down. I might give some to Grandpa Steve.
Catnip doesn't work on dogs. Here,
He's a
hold
dog?
this. Hey, Mooch. Sniff this.
Sniff dish.
Gotta leave that right there. See if he tries to sniff it, 'cause it's right by his bed. It'd be funny to see a high Mooch.
Mm.
It would.
She's strutting. She struts sometimes.
I do not strut.
Do too.
Do not.
Do too.
Do not.
Do too. Do too. Like I said, that tree right here, that tree needs to get cut down.
It also looks like a tree from the Lord of the Rings.
It does. This tree right here that I'm following with my finger, that one right here, and that one right there is dead. We need to cut them down. We had an apple tree about right here, and the bank over here went out, and that tree fell, and that apple tree, we had to cut that poor apple tree. We had, where's that one tree at? Right here. We had a tree right there with that root right here. And that was another shade tree with this one. We had to cut that thing down, and that sucked because it got hot over here, because this whole area right here that we're standing in would have been shaded. Like, I even think That tree was so big that even over here, like all this right here would have been shaded too. And it was a sad time when that tree went down. But hopefully one day we will support the barn. We will somewhat rebuild it. We're gonna basically build from the inside so that the outside still looks nice and weathered because it looks like a nice, cool old barn. That thing we have to clean out, and we have to move some stuff in there to put the stuff in that gazebo where my finger's pointed at. We have a bunch of stuff there we need to transfer into that thing because my dad reinforced it so it shouldn't sink or anything like that anymore. And then one day we're going to get doors for all this for the garage. And okay, butthead, what? Trade? Okie dokie.
Me.
Yeah.
Hehe. Back and forth, back and forth. Whee! We got big tomatoes. They're still green, but they're still big. They're biggish. Tomato. Meep. I thought I was doing cucumber. We get a Twade. Twade.
Huh?
Twade.
Trade.
Twade.
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 28 minutes. Here, I'm not sure what we're gonna put. Usually from about like this spot right here, this all gets flooded. So we're gonna have to do a ditch system to drainage because it is on a slant. So water will rush down if we had a trench in here. So hopefully that'll get done. But these are cucumbers that we're watering now. Ew, 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 ew. Ooh, yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, that had thorns.
Yeah.
Well, it's out.
Are all the thorns out?
Think so.
Okay.
She stepped in a weed, a weedy thorn. I'm not making fun of him, just telling him what happened. She had one of these stuck in her foot.
Hey, those aren't as bad as sand spurs.
Yeah, right there. See all them thorns on there? She stepped on one of them. 29 minutes and 46 seconds left.
I need more water.
She needs more water. And I got a notification, so I'm ding-a-dinging. I'm a ding-a-dinging. I've always been dingling. Bam. But yeah. This is what we do every frickin' night. Unless it rains. If it rains, we don't have to do it. But since we don't have any rain in the past week and a half, we kind of have to do this. So that's what kind of sucks. I believe it's supposed to rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thunderstorms those 3 days, so we'll see what happens. Because if it rains, then we won't have to water for at least... The amount of days it rains is the amount of days you don't really have to water. So, if it rains 3 days, depending on how warm it is and the humidity, you may not have to water for at least another 2 to 3 days. Now, if it rains for an entire week, no watering whatsoever for at least a week and a half, because you do want the plants to dry out. You don't want to give too much water. So, because I work in a garden center, there's some plants that like water, some plants that don't like a lot of water. Some plants are so picky that if you were to water them every day, they die. Shush! Oh! Damn bug. I hate when bugs do that. Yes, you do! Yes, you do. I have tape! But anyway. Watering certain plants like rhododendrons. Rhododendrons don't like a lot of water. They like a lot of sun. Now, what I know, what Mr. Cunningham has told me about rhododendrons is that when it gets warmer, around 80-degree range, 90-degree range, you can water rhododendrons a little bit more than what you already do. Now, like I said, it just depends. I usually don't water the rhododendrons because unless my manager or the horticulturist that works for us says to water them, then I'll water them. But usually I won't water them because I don't want to hear them go, "Oh, you water them too much." I go, "Well, sorry. I don't know all that much about it, so I don't usually water them." Everything else I pretty much know. Like succulents, you don't water. Succulents are typically like cacti or cactuses type plants. Usually you don't water them too much. You give them about a good 5 to 2 seconds worth of misting and then they're fine. Vinca don't like a lot of water, so it just really depends. Now, vegetable plants, I know vegetable plants. You water them, you leave them alone, you water them twice a day, let them do their thing overnight, get up in the morning, water them again, or you wait until evening, water them then, and you give them a good dosing of water. So, like I said, it just depends. But enough of that, let's get back into watering with Brittini, the kitty cat.
Or Hobbit.
I have a question.
What?
Is one Halloween costume going to be a cat?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Because last year we were Vikings. I'm going to be a Viking again. Mm-hmm. She's going to be a vampire. I think with cat ears and a cat tail. A vampire cat. With blue, purple, or white eyes. I think she's going to go with blue.
I'm gonna go with blue.
And some type of wig. She said something about a white wig. So yeah.
Maybe.
Holy crap, we're at 34 minutes.
Cool.
Shoot, yeah. I still have plenty of room on this thing. But anyway. We are all done with watering. We watered all the cucumbers all the way down. Watered all of the beans, both rows. And the tomatoes, and until something else starts popping out of the ground, we don't really have to water all that much. And like I said, hopefully this upcoming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have rain.